We had big news over the weekend of Apollo, at least I thought it was big news. Was that Qualcomm was talking about a bid for Intel, which was very, very tail end of the day news item. And Tiffany let us know in our trade chat for the team, Qualcomm has approached Intel about a deal. And sure enough, the options were very, very robust, but it did not, by the way, close above this 21.98. So that was kind of interesting. It got up here. It's trying. It's so trying, right? Anyway, it's still a very bullish expansion bar. But then the news came in last night that Apollo is looking to lend it some, it's a debt financing, I'm sure, but they usually come in distress situations so they can get a lot of really great advantage. And it reminded me of when Carvana was just pummeling down.
This short clip is presented by Club. Club provides access to Samantha LaDuc and her team of professional macro and micro traders, analysts, and educators. Club is ideal for active traders, investors, and institutions who want Samantha's best-of-breed market timing calls across all asset classes and timeframes like chase, swing, and trend. Get the trade before it happens. Sign up Club now and get full access to daily live trading room with Samantha LaDuc, Slack trading desk with detailed analysis and trades, custom trade support when you need it, and much more. For more information, visit www.LaDucTrading.com/club.
I have to kind of go over here to show you. I think this is kind of cool here. Remember this debacle, right, of the 2021 high? You can see it over here. All right, so this puppy, along with so many other speculative assets and heavily indebted companies, started falling from grace. There's just no other word to put it. It's just they were a mess. Anyway, about this time period, and I remember, I have to look it up, but I remember it was in 2022. And there were a few things that were happening in this particular stock that just was like, okay, it's not going to zero, but oh my God, it looks like it's in terrible trouble, right? High interest rates. They're selling, cars from a vending machine type of concept. Anyway, the point is Apollo came in and did a lot of debt financing. At the same time, the owner and his father came in at the exact same time that Apollo came in, and they started buying up stock. So they put a bottom. Together, they put in a bottom. It wasn't just Apollo. But the point is, Apollo is very strategic. Let's just put it that way. And I think that was very, very helpful. And then, of course, in 2023, lots of NASDAQ plays were starting to bottom and move higher. And this is one that absolutely benefited. You can see here the price of a low of $3.62. And you can see where it is today. And it's $173. So quite the advance. Now, I had warned last week that 167 was a very significant kind of monthly high. By the way, it has just blown right through that. But on the week, wouldn't be surprised still if it digests here. And that's your level to be, take care if it comes back inside that 167. But it did poke above. It closed above. And by the way, these are the levels literally from where it broke down and fell below the 10-week, came back down and really force that crossover, which is trend confirming when it's at a reversal. So we're literally talking 167 was the high in this February 2022, and that's where we are right now. So let me just kind of go back to the weekly. You can see that. Anyway, that's the parallel Intel and Carvana that I wanted to draw. But in particular, Intel this morning is, trying to get above 22, and it just looks very productive. As it relates to chases, Intel looks very much like a bottom is being put in. It's also at book value. It just looks very attractive. And I don't usually like bottom fishing. I like the ones that break out. I love the ones that break out because there's no resistance above. There's a lot of resistance. Every move Intel makes will be met with some form of selling. That's the problem. So it's a long time before this thing, if it is a bottom, it's a long time before this thing will actually confirm. Think Carvana. 2021 dies an ugly death. 2022 false start. 2023, it took forever and a day, but it went from 350 to 176. So sometimes they're worth waiting for, but I actually didn't recommend this until it was 56. I wanted to make sure the bottom was in. I didn't want to waste time here. So anyway, that was a fabulous time to get back in 56. And it just reached that 167. Take care. I didn't even notice this when I had said take care of 167. I was so focused on how strong that resistance is that I have this from 2021. It literally filled a gap and just got pushed back down. That's what I mean by a memory. So Intel has a lot of memory, a lot of sellers that are underwater that want to get out. That's why I'm not so crazy about bottom fishing plays, if truth be told.
Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.